Looks like everything's good to go. And I'm back. Lately I've been trying to design this to figure out where the rock need to spawn. We got a couple things we need to do. I also moved Priggy's house because it was in a way this. I had a lot. I've done a lot the last couple days. Another thing is I'm not going to be streaming this as much as I want to. I'm going to be more focused on... Hi, kitty. I'm going to be focused on... Excuse me, kitty. Kind of focusing on other games. For now. Okay. So essentially I have to cover all these holes. But I wonder, the ones that are not covered by anything, can I simply do this? Because I thought this was going to be enough, but it wasn't. You need a physical object. Kitty, you want to see us, eh? There you go. You're welcome. Anyway. So we'll see. As much as I read, I think it doesn't matter as long as it's not dirt. Starts the rigorous process. I think this is going to be a lot easier. Let's just start with one island for the time being. This is just to respawn the rocks, by the way. Once I'm done respawning the rocks, marking the areas. This is supposed to be 2, right? So this needs to be marked. Yeah. See, that one doesn't need to be because... Anyway, sorry. Continuing this is being a little tough. But once I'm done, hopefully I'll have a better island. I'll show you where I'm putting my rocks in just a moment. I also wanted to show you my place too, how it's looking. And the stream's not even working. Cancel. I hate when it does that. I really do. I've been like having a lot of issues with it too. Not just like black screens like it's always been having, but like just issues that I've been running into. Like there was one time where I was playing it and it wasn't working at all. Like at all. Like it was like glitching out and it was giving me a really tough time to play it on my own. And so I had to open my computer up, take it out, and that's my capture card, and essentially get it at a better state. Or a better positioning, I guess you could say. Now here's the deal. I know mannequins is going to be a faster way to do this. But I just want to see if this works easier. Yes. Why? I don't want this. Okay. Thank you, I guess. It's not 2. This is 2. Oop. Hold sec. Disconnect Wi-Fi. I'm just checking the stream, making sure it's live. Not having any issues. Do not want it to essentially have too many issues. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. So I don't need to put any on these tiles. So I think we're good here. I know for a fact that we're good on places that already have stuff on them. The places that don't, like this one, is definitely going to be needing it. What? What? What, kitty? Is there a birdie? Cha-cha? My roommate's cat. What? Oh, she's doing the cat thing where she's like, there's someone here. Gotta kill him. Oh, she's really angry now. Why can't I just do this at all times? Like, that's another thing I would change about this game, is doing this at all times. Marcy boy. Marcy boy. Not today, Marcy boy. Tomorrow, though. I took you on a walk yesterday. Okay, but the games I'm thinking about streaming are going to be the LEGO Star Wars games here. But not only the LEGO Star Wars games, but kind of any game that I want to. I'm also going to stream Animal Crossing. Like, I'm going to continue streaming it as much as I can. The thing is, with customization, it's going to be a boring watch because I don't talk during the customization, which sucks. Because a lot of people are watching it because it's like, oh, well, he's not talking, or things like that. And so they leave. Okay, this is supposed to be 2. Oh man, I need to get in there. Okay, let's get in there. Yeah, because... oh wait. No, I was right the first time. Hi, kitty. Because if you see, it's right here. It's 1, 2. You do not want it spawning there. But you haven't missed anything important. Like, I just got regular stuff. And the stars, I just went to Anya's place and we saw them for like 3 seconds. Ah, and this is where I won my rock. So remember when these two kind of came together? Yeah. Ah, it's right there. I also gotta find the money tree. Hi, lazy boy. I think what I want to do is just leave this open. There is an issue. So the thing is, this is supposed to be wide open, right? So I'm not sure if this is good, because the rocks are supposed to be spawning near this area. I have 9 radius, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Okay, I think I need to clear this one, which I will do. I'll make it a dirt pile. Ooh, yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do this part. Because I heard dirt doesn't function the same. And that's another thing. I am not going to do all at once. I'm going to just do one at a time. I already have 2 of them, so there's no rush. Plus, I want to make sure I get it right the first time. And I don't want to be hunting it down. Okay. I don't have to make it fancy either. Just good enough to put through. Typically, it would be right here. They need this 9 space. So I wonder, can I make the pathway just for these ones? Because these are pretty much good. I feel like I'm gonna have to. Like I'm gonna have to kind of board most of them up. In a sense, like kind of create a barrier. Since it goes right here. 1, 2 is right here, so it's like they have to spawn right here. Let's see. By the way, the wedding was great. My little sister got married, and I'm happy for her. I wonder, how would a married life be? I gotta fix that. I'll fix it later. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a while. I've never seen a place like that right here. So these are my bridge locations that I want to build. So hopefully, thank you. This will be good. But it looks like the rock can be formed near these, because if that was formed near there, then I don't want to risk that. So. Ugh. Do. Okay. I got a long ways to go. Hopefully I can finish this within the hour so I can play my other games. Because I want to start playing Lego Star Wars. Not that this game's not fun at all. I just don't want to get bored of it. And so variety will give me more reason to go back to the game. Okay. I know this way is going to be like the most time consuming way. I don't know, I just rather do this than do the mannequins. The mannequins were a pain in my butt. I was trying so hard to get it done, and I couldn't get it done. So I just type this. Plus I can clear it up by myself. Gives me time to think things, talk about things like that. Although one of the main things I've been thinking about lately is just how are things going to be once the coronavirus is out of commission, you know, like, are we just going to go back to our ways? Or are some people going to be kind of the same, you know? I've imagined people are going to be the same. Let's check. Sorry, just checking the microphone. Anyway. I don't know, it's just for me, I don't really mind it, but I'm wishing I found something else. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Now this time I'm gonna have to place it on these roads. The good thing about this, I can grab this. And just do that. I love that. Makes sense. I'm really hoping this is gonna work. Thought so. Yeah, it's okay. That's one more. So I got Bamboo Island done. Most of campsite done. I'm gonna do this here. That's not 2, is it? Oh, it's 3. Looks like I missed one. Campgrounds. That's what I'm gonna call this place right here. Campgrounds. Campgrounds. soon as campgrounds is done, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to Fruit Island. We'll see how that works. So, funny thing is, this morning, I was supposed to go back to work, but I couldn't get out of bed. Like, I don't know if anyone's had the same experience, but I literally could not get out of bed. Like, my body was shaking, and it's like, dude, you don't have enough sleep. And my seizures were acting up, so I had to call in. Not only that, Mars got a cut, and I don't know how he did. That's the thing, I was home all day, and he was in my room. And I don't know. God damn it. Can't see this one. Okay. I don't know. Mars got a cut, and I don't know what caused it. Because usually, nothing causes it, you know? It was just such a weird anomaly. Anyway. I'm just glad he's okay. That's weird. For some reason. My thing got open. But I don't know why. System's crazy. Someone added me, but no one came through. So weird. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, Mars had a cut on his ear. But it wasn't like a bite cut either. It was like a cut he got like from scratching, I think. 'Cause he's been scratching that ear a lot lately. And Molly and Maple, the other dogs, they were in their rooms. Because my roommate was sleeping, so I don't know what happened. They didn't get in a fight, so what happened is the big question. I had to get it cleaned up. Cleaned his ear, and well, the good thing is I scheduled an appointment for the groomers anyway, so he can stop shedding too. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I thought I was wrong. That means... Okay, really? I can't see anything. Okay, there. Okay, so campgrounds look to be good, almost. Oh, someone did add me. Okay, I can take... Sorry, having a... Okay, back to what I was doing. I don't know, this is why I didn't want to stream this, because this is such a boring, like, task, that, like, I don't mind doing it, but it's like, it's more work, you know, and I don't think you guys would want to watch this. So I'll leave it to you guys. You know, if you wanna stay, watch the other ones, great. That's why I'm going to be starting streaming something else. So I'm going to be more focused on progress in this game than customization, because I'm always silent when I'm doing customization. And I hate it, you know? Because it's like, who would want to watch someone that's not talking while they're doing this? That's the problem. I don't talk while I'm doing customization. I don't care. Well, if you get bored, I wouldn't blame you for not being bored, because this gets boring pretty fast. And that's why it's only going to be... Wait, how long has it been already? Don't tell me it's been already 30 minutes? What? It's been 30... I know this is going to take this is going to take 2 hours. I know it for a fact. Because it took 2 hours to figure this out. And that's another thing. When I'm doing this, I don't like talking. Because talking, I think, like, I'll make mistakes when I'm talking. And so, I don't want to make any mistakes while doing this part. So. But, I don't know. It just really depends on how you guys feel. If you want me to continue, I'll continue. Oh, wait. That's right. I shouldn't be starting this one yet. See, I just made that mistake. I thought I was gonna go to Fruit Island, but before checking campgrounds, it looks to be good so far. Any X's are going to be in the respectable parts. Good. Everything looks good. So, let's go back. Yeah, let's do Fruit Island. Oh my gosh, I hate doing this. Like, I want to stream, but I don't want you guys to be bored either. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. There we go. Okay. I wish I could just change them all too. What they need to be. Oh my gosh. And that's the thing. I'm gonna make mistakes like this. That's another thing. A lot of people would say, oh, use the mannequins. Yes, the mannequins is a good way to do everything and clean up. But here's the thing. I still need the indicator markers. So I can't be like, oh, I'm going to use mannequins because I'm going to have to clean up anyway. So might as well, instead of doing an additional step with the mannequins, I'm going to do this. Have it marked. Plus, I enjoy this more. Has passed. That's another thing. I have to wake up early tomorrow for work. Oh my fucking god. I hate this system. Like, there's so many things that you could change about it to make it better. Like, even implicating a simple box locator. Maybe it's because of the fact that this is their first customization game in Animal Crossing that's this ambitious. But for God's sakes, like, look at that. Can you please give me an indicator that tells me where and I shouldn't plant? That's not gonna happen, is it? I mean, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, I don't even know where I placed it there. I don't know, that's the one thing I don't like about this game. It's because of the fact that it is such a hard customization. It is not user-friendly when it comes to customization. Customization is very hard, especially when you're doing tiles like this. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's nitpicking. But the thing is, if you're going to make a customization game, make it easier for us so we can continue to use the customization. Don't, like, if you're not going to give us, like, a whole worldly thing, like, that's another thing. Why in the hell would you allow us to do it in our homes, but make it as a top view, but not in our island? Like, give us another Nook Mile. Like, cost it 7,000 or even 8,000 to allow you to overview your entire island. And to make for a less frustrating like customization system. Is it harvest time already right now? I'm gonna check. Trees. It looks like it is. It is. Okay. So let's just take a break and do a harvest. Do we don't have enough room? Probably don't. Let's make room. Okay, what can I get rid of? Probably everything in here. And just put it, yeah, just put it in the house. God, it's such a like a nuisance. I don't know. I don't like it. Put in storage. Put in storage. Put in storage. I don't even know why I have this. Put in storage. 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 There. Let's go finish up. Do the harvest. That's another thing. Doing this, I don't talk, so I play music. But I can't play any music because of copyright, and I don't know how to switch that out right now. So I can't play music while doing this game. And I don't want to even risk it by putting headsets in. Because what if it bleeds over and I have to take it down? Granted, I don't think I should have to take it down because of the fact that I'm not getting monetized, but either way, I'd rather not get in the habit of it. So if I do get monetized in the future, then I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So, pick the last cherries over here. Kelly. Look at these cherries. How much does this make this? 21. Okay. Harvesting. See, this makes sense because of the fact that this is harvesting. You're not customization. Pick it up. thank you for watching this stream, Anya. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of harvesting to do. I'm gonna... You know what, I'm gonna do the island thing in parts. I'm not going to finish it tonight. And if I am gonna finish tonight, it's gonna be off stream. I want to stream LEGO Star Wars. Do the first episode and go from there. Because I don't talk as much as I would if I'm playing the game. Then again, even if I'm not talking, at least the game will fill you with like some audio. It's LEGO Star Wars, so I probably will be talking through a good majority of it. Because it's like memories. At the same time, this frustrates me. I don't know. Like, this is supposed to be a relaxing game, and it is relaxing. But my issue is the fact that I'm complaining a lot. But my issues is that the fact that I can't have a relaxing game if I want to play this by myself, because I want you guys to view it but not get bored of it. And I don't have a setup right now where I can just record it and then have it fast forward. That would be nice. That would be very nice. But I have to customize my computer to do that. And to do that, that means I have to have money. To do that, I have to work overtime. I'm gonna have to work overtime anyway, so I'll probably be starting doing that. And this is why the streams are gonna be a lot shorter also, is because I need the money for multiple reasons. Number one, I need the money for savings. I want to start a savings account and start savings for either Japan to go for it on the vacation, or to get money for a new house. They're big plans for me. The one thing is, I don't want to be sharing with a roommate anymore. My roommates are great, but at the same time, if I'm going to share with a roommate, I don't want to be putting money nowhere, you know? I think it's stupid. I think, like, paying someone else for their mortgage is stupid. I should be paying for my own mortgage, but that's not going to happen unless I get a house of my own. Okay, going back to it. So, Japan would be like another great thing to do as me being like in my position I am right now. I don't have kids, I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have to spend money on anyone but myself. So it's like, oh, it's a good opportunity for me to look into possibly just spoiling myself before all those years are gone. Here we go. Run the numbers. Perfect. Sold. You're welcome. I love Harvest Day. I wonder if Harvest Day is on like a 2-day timer. Every 2 days. Maybe. But yeah, renting out to someone I think is ridiculous. And I wish I thought that way when I was younger. So, if any of you youngins are about to start doing rent, save up for a house. Like, do it now. And I mean it. Like, if you want your own home, and you don't want to be like spending money on, like, because here's the thing. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Even if you're in a state like me that has really low paying rent, or where I used to have low paying rent, where it was literally $300 a month, right? Do yourself a favor and put maybe not a tenth of it, because that's a little too less, but put a good amount. Like, save a good amount. Like, even try to reach $6,000. You know, $6,000 per year. I know that's a lot. That's $500 a month. But like, try to aim for that goal, right? And here's the thing: if you're 18, I know money is going to be a big factor, especially if you're going to college. But if you're not going to college and you're just working, right? Then try that. That way, you have later down your road in your life, you have money saved up. First and foremost, it's a really great idea, as you know, living on your own. But the great second thing about it is living on your own with that in your bank account. What if something happens? Great, you got money to protect you. But what happens? Nothing happens to you. right? You never go to the hospital, nothing bad happens. You don't have to spend your money on like pointless stuff like your cars because they break down or anything like that. Let's say you're you don't even have to be incredibly lucky. Just have a good aspect or good grip of life, right? And you have that as a savings account. Let's see. Let's say we lower the score. $3,000 a month. I mean, $3,000 a month. $3,000 a year, right? You need to have 10% of the down payment on your house to even start out. That's at least $23,000. Okay? $3,000 a year, right? 3 times 7 is 21. That's 7 years, right? And that's only doing 3,000. Try doubling that. Instead of 7 years, it becomes 3.5. In 3.5 years, when you're 18, 19, 20, before you're even 21, you're almost ready for a down payment. I know money is a tough thing to figure out, but try to save this, and I'm talking to you too, Anya, because I know you're watching the stream. Money is a big issue. And if you don't have it, you're going to have a big time. So start a savings account, use that money to basically position yourself in a better position. And always think, why am I paying rent to someone I barely know? I should be paying rent to myself. And have that as a term goal, right? Have that as a goal that you're going to have in your life, and then by the time it happens, you'll be set up. It makes me think that sometimes I wish I had someone to talk to me about that. Dad didn't really tell me too much things about that, and I think what I'm going to do when I get older is I'm going to have kids and tell them about it. Look at me talking about finances. But honestly, if I really did put my money, like I'm doing that now, but if I did that earlier in my life, I would probably already have a house. Not only have a house, but be able to go to Japan as vacation. You know? The world we live in is a crazy world. And sometimes some people like to squish on you and make you feel less than what you are. You know? Play to your strengths and learn from that experience to be better people. And the people that treat you badly don't care about what they're going to do in their life. Karma will catch up to them. You know, I've always had a problem with hearing that because all my life I've been seeing like my enemies succeed in things that I wish I could. But then I realized it's out of my control. You know why? Because of my seizures and things in my life aren't able to do, like, aren't able to become that big. It sucks. Anyway, ranting on, but if anyone is watching this and needing advice in terms of like what you're gonna do after school, focus on getting a house. Seriously, don't focus about trying to get a girlfriend. Don't focus about your career. Well, maybe career is more important, but if you don't know what you want to do in your life as a career, get your generals done. As soon as you get your generals done, go from there to look into a house investment if you're still not sure what you want to do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me regretting a lot of things I should have done. A lot of people say you shouldn't regret the things of your life. I guess I can understand that, but the reason why I regret it is because I want to move forward. I really want to move forward, and I feel like I haven't because I have no idea what am I supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be focusing on? And that's another thing. I've been so scared of other things because of my childhood past traumas. I had no friends, and I didn't think I was anything better, like good. I thought I was going to be the worst at things, and I was never going to amount to anything. And that was because I got bullies that told me that. You know, after so long, it just seeps in. It crawls in like a parasite, and I hated it. I hate it now, too, because it's still, it's giving me an anxiety of wanting to fulfill my dream. Now, in cases of me, like, I can't do a lot of things. It's unfortunate because of my seizures. But there are things I can do. And so I try to focus on that. And my issue right now is that I'm just waiting for, like, I want to do something really big. Not just streaming. Streaming is a hobby. This is a hobby to me. And I very much enjoy streaming. But the big guys, can I compete with them? I can, if I put my mind to it, I can probably compete with them. But do I want to? Is this always what I've wanted to do? Not really. The only reason why I'm doing this is so I can get people to look at me and give me attention. I'm not going to do anything at all costs to get attention, you know? So why am I doing this? Well, it's a hobby. So then I ask myself, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to make myself in my life? And, you know, the funny thing is, I kind of reflected on it a couple days ago. I'm like, I want to do something that I've always admired, only because of the fact that the people that I looked up to were people that were like artists. And I'm not meaning like band artists, because I can't play an instrument with crap. No, I'm talking about storytelling. I remember when I was younger, I read a book, and for some reason, the book spoke to me. Like, what I mean by that is that, like, it was able to relate to me, and I was able to be, like, so happy that someone's understanding what I'm going through. The funny thing is, the person that wrote the book wasn't even my age. I was, like, 13 when this book came out. Hold a second. I gotta see something. Okay, go to it. But anyway, and I was like, I want to write stories. And then I remember in English class, everyone's like, oh, we're gonna write stories. Like, that was our new English teacher. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna write a story? I know exactly what I want. But then I really didn't know, but then I thought about it, and I figured out I wanted to write something specifically in fantasy worlds. Kind of like Harry Potter. But I wasn't a Harry Potter fan, because I don't like the wizard thing. I like Harry Potter, but it's like, I'll watch it, but I won't give an arm and leg for it, you know? So I wanted to make my own. As I was writing it, I was so happy. This is my own creation. I can make this whatever world I want. Not only that, I could escape from my real world, because my world essentially sucked. I was getting bullied every day, and I was dealing with Chubino, which, if none of you know what Chubino is, it's just it's a term of Japanese where you basically are in a fantasy world only because you feel left out of the society and you want to fit in your own world because you don't fit in this world, the real world that we all live in. I was dealing with stuff like that. I was by myself. My best friend was in another school, and I couldn't deal with it. So I made my own world through the face of my book. God, kids are rude. Kids are mean. They're not empathetic towards anything you do, because, sorry, I heard a balloon. Because when I was doing it, I didn't let anyone read it, right? And it was because I had a fear that maybe no one liked it, or because I wasn't finished with it and I wanted to perfect it. But then some idiot, and I'm calling them idiot because they're people that were mean to me and they were making fun of me at all costs. He got a hold of it and he started reading off of it and making me sound like a creep. And the thing was, it was my story, but everyone laughed at it. And so I didn't want to write ever again, because I was afraid that everyone would just laugh at it. But now I'm older, that's not the case. I just wish sometimes, though, I can go to past, Steve, and tell him that don't listen to them. I like your stories, and I would read it. And even if I didn't know if it was myself, even if I knew, or even in the case if I knew it was me that was saying that, older me, at least I got the validation, because I liked it, but no one else did. And if they didn't like it, well, what if Bryson doesn't like it? And he was my only friend, so I never told him about it. I talked to him recently about it, though. And he told me, he's like, Steve, everything you do is depending on your choices that you make. And he also told me that, like, if I'm too afraid to show it, someone else is going to take that idea. So why not make it your own? And then he also said, if no one likes it, at least I will. Bryson's such a good friend. I'm so happy to have him as one of my best friends. He's like a brother to me. I have no brothers. But I'm glad that I have him as a friend. Because without him, I wouldn't be motivated to do it again. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. And that's another thing. I am very terrified of people, how they're going to react to it. I don't think anyone's going to like it. But I'm going to like it. And maybe some people will. Even if no one will, at least Bryson will. Because I already gave him the pitch of it. I didn't tell him too much. But he very much enjoyed it. And I want to continue doing it. Alright, so I finished the whole bottom half island. Give me a second. No. That's rough. Anyway. I'm just hoping that... Dang, you're good. I don't think... Bryson texted me something funny. Anyway. I'm hoping that this novel becomes good. And even if it doesn't, I'm glad that I'm going to be making it. So, yes, I see you online. I'm not going to be online for very long. Oh my gosh. But yeah, don't let anyone tell you anything otherwise. Like, heed those people that give you advice, but the people that make you feel down, don't listen to them. They don't know better. They don't know anything. Who better knows you than you? You know? You don't know who you are. How will they know who you are? They call you a creep. So what? You're a creep in their eyes. Are you really a creep? The answer is no. You're yourself. Only you know who's a creep. Now that doesn't mean the things that you do are forgiven, because there are some people that are creeps. And that's because they don't empathize with other people. Don't be that person. Empathize with others. Understand that we all have our own lives. We all have their own trials. Stop making everyone else's world worse, right? Make it better. And if they don't want you in your life, then don't be in their life. But anyway, I ran too long. Oh my goodness. I don't know. maybe I'm just more unfired up because of I got half of my packages that I'm wanting to start what I'm wanting to do. I can hear a balloon. Ah, there it is. With like, I don't know. Gimme. Anyone that's watching this and is having a hard time with that, just know that, you know, the best people you can... Oh, come on. The best people you can talk to about this is your parents. Another thing is, I know they may not seem like someone to talk to, but if you're getting bullied at school, just realize that you're not alone. Maybe they went through the same thing. Or maybe they want to help you in terms of trying to help you cope with it, because they're going to be the best people to know. Because I took this stupid route, thinking my dad would never help me. I never asked him for help. Oh, I know you're online. I just have a busy day on you. I can't really... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna finish this portion of the island, because this is frustrating me so much. And then I'm gonna play Lego Star Wars. Okay, screw this game. I love this game. But not right now. I'm gonna finish this half, which I should be almost done with anyway. Yep, almost. Nope. Anyway. God, I wish I would have known that. I wish... This is where I wish I would have gone back in time, told myself, or at least helped myself, you know? Just be like, hey man, I'm here for you. I know you're weird right now. Only because you want attention. And only because you want friends. And you miss Bryson. But at least he's gonna stay with you forever. And if he doesn't, that's his loss. I never think Bryson will stay with me forever because he loves tormenting me. But it's not just that. It's more than just... We're like brothers. I'm trying to kick out my... Wait, what? Hold up, Anya. Did I just read that right? There is a way to... Never mind. Anya, there is a way to kick out a villager. You just have to go ask a spell about it. It's not guaranteed, but at least... something can come of it. Okay. I'm ending the stream here. Like I said, these are going to be shorts now. They're not going to be long, and that's because I don't want to be boring you guys. So, very short. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, day, whenever you're watching this. Just also know that you are who you are. And if you have people that are bothering you, whether if you're in school, whether if you're older, just don't listen to them. And if you really don't know if something's wrong with you, you know, ask your parents. Or, and that goes with all people, by the way. Even me. I always talk to my dad about things that I'm having issues with. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe switching over to Lego Star Wars. Who knows?